We begin with the massive water main break that flooded a Rochester neighborhood today. A rude awakening for neighbors as the rushing water also invaded their homes. Good afternoon. I'm Karen Edwards.
And I'm Lowell Rose. The area near Culver Road and Donut Delights looked more like a lake on this cold and snowy November morning.
And the challenges are not over yet. 13 Wham's Natalie Calzatoni is live from the scene as the cleanup continues. Natalie.
Yeah, Karen, Lowell, the city of Rochester confirmed about 30 customers had their water turned off, and there's been no further updates on that. I spoke with several frustrated neighbors earlier today. A water main break disrupting a Rochester neighborhood early Tuesday as several neighbors such as Ron Briggs woke up to their streets and basements submerged in water.
So I went downstairs and sure enough, it was about 3 feet high. And then everything was, everything got just dismantled.
Culver Road was closed between Clifford Avenue and Waring Road, and the city says the 8-inch break has been isolated. Briggs showed us the aftermath of the flooded cellar in his Meredith Street home.
This desk right here was underneath this platform here. And the water was so strong, a portion shoved that over this way.
The city says the pipelines were originally installed 113 years ago in 1912. When Rick woke up and went outside of his home, he said it looked like Lake Meredith.
Most of my neighbors have 4, 5, 6 feet of water in their basements. And the biggest problem is we sat here watching this water main just spill out water for 3, 4 hours. Finally, the nice folks that were on call today from the Water Authority came out. But where were they 4 hours earlier?
The city told 13 Wham crews had to be called in from home, and a supervisor arrived on scene a little after 6 a.m. The Rochester Fire Department also responded to help pump out basements. Amari Lopez is also dealing with flood damage and explains what he was told by his insurance company.
If the water break happened in the house, we got you. If the water happened in the street, I don't know what I can do. It's not a good answer.
He and Julia Gonzalez are trying to figure out next steps.
Your work, that brings you the blessing of owning a house, so you do what you have to do. You pay your taxes, you make repairs, you do everything. But all of a sudden, what you gonna do now?
Yeah, and if you take a look behind me here, the water has receded and crews are continuing to clean up the muddy streets here. And we'll continue to keep you updated on air and online at 13wham.com. Reporting live in Rochester, Natalie Calzatoni, 13 Wham News.
From your breaking news and weather authority on Fox Rochester, this is 13 Wham News at 10.
The water is back on tonight for one Rochester neighborhood after a massive water main break this morning flooded the street. Roughly 30 homes and businesses on Culver Road washed out for most of the day. Good evening, I'm Karen Edwards. Matt is off. All day, nearby businesses adjusted their days to help each other out. 13 Wham Stephen Pappas is here with how they fared. Stephen.
Yeah, Karen, Donuts Delight in Rochester was expecting a busy day as they were giving away free donuts and pizza for Veterans Day. Instead, they had to adapt.
As water rushed down Culver Road, the owner of Donuts Delight knew he needed to get creative to stay open.
Well, we knew that they were going to turn the water off, so we started bucketing, putting it in buckets, and we also bought a lot of gallons. So the city's been bringing gallons and gallons and gallons of water so we can keep going.
This would be a headache for Nick Semeraro on a normal day, but this Veterans Day, the shop was planning to give away free pizzas and donuts to area veterans.
So we had to open up. So it's very important not to shut down. So we try to honor that commitment that we do every year.
Together, his team was able to keep the tradition going.
There's no dining room. We're not using dishes. We're not using silverware. So there's nothing really to be washed. So everything, we had to modify. It's takeout. It's plasticware. And I apologize to the customers, but at least we're open. And fortunately, we do a lot of donuts. So we don't use a lot of dishes for that anyways.
Across the street, newcomer cremations and funerals still had water. Director Greta Barnett opened the doors so the neighboring workers could use the bathroom and wash their hands.
There are facilities and people come over there to take a break from, grieving and having services over here. So we have a very good working relationship with them. So when they have needs like that, we can certainly help out in that regard.
Donuts Delight also gave away coffee and donuts to the crews working to fix the break. Semeraro says he will never take running water for granted again.
So to make sure we have enough water for the baking, because we bake everything from scratch and fresh. So there's no, you don't realize turning on that sink, the convenience of that, right? So now it's just a reminder of those conveniences. But
Now, a spokesperson for the city of Rochester says that stretch of Culver Road near Clifford Avenue will remain closed into tomorrow morning. We're told anyone who had their water shut off should run their water for 5 minutes to flush out those pipes before using. Karen?